MAGA marooning.
Look at the headlines about where things stand 3 months into Donald Trump's presidency and his self-induced trade war.
What a clusterfuck.
The clock is ticking for the White House to negotiate literally dozens of trade deals before that 90-day tariff pause expires. So far, not a single one has materialized.
Which they never will.
He couldn't sell pussy on a troop train.
The Dow is headed for its worst April since, get this, the Great Depression.
Damn! Oh. So the 4-time bankruptcy twat is just as dumb as we thought.
What a shocker.
Now you know it's a pity party in MAGA world when Fox News is being honest, because even their polls have Trump's approval ratings lower than his moral compass.
Damn!
You look at our new Fox News poll.
Well, let's see what you got.
At 100 days job approval compared to other presidents. There you see the president at 44%. And you see his first term at 45% at this mark, the 100-day mark. We have other new polls that are revealing some concerns about the economy.
I bet you do.
Could it be that disapproval of Trump actually has something to do with his tariffs, destroying the economy, gas and grocery prices
sky high,
the conflict in Gaza and the war in Ukraine still raging? You know, everything he said, he alone could fix on day one.
In fact, he's made at least 59 distinct day one promises.
59, looking for 59?
Some he mentioned once and not again, but others were tied to major themes in his campaign.
What a crock of shit.
Maybe. Just maybe. Trump is just a
lying sack of shit
who wouldn't even touch the truth unless it came with a porn star that reminds him of his daughter.
He told me I reminded him of his daughter.
If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
Yikes.
You people are disgusting.
Was the only thing better than one MAGA turd losing support?
Great question.
2 MAGA turds losing support.
Sources say Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth is said to have shared sensitive details about the strike in Yemen targeting Houthis in a second Signal group chat on March 15th that included his wife and brother, among others.
Hold up. You gotta be shitting me.
Hey, for what it's worth, I am really surprised by this.
Said no one ever?
Because in reality, we all saw that coming faster than a bigot to a Trump rally. After all, this is a DUI hire, a demonstratively unqualified individual who drinks ultimately inordinately.
He's the town drunk!
And it didn't take the Nazi tattoos to realize he is a white supremacist. That in itself is like the upper echelon of idiocy.
Hard facts.
So only a nincompoop would think that he has even a fraction of the brain capacity required to run the Department of Defense. Not to mention morality, because glass half full, he is hands-on. But glass half empty, those hands are on women.
Let's just say it's not consensual.
Because he's a fucking misogynistic prick.
Hegseth paid a woman for her silence. The woman who was not named said it was sexual assault.
This is what the media does. They take anonymous sources from disgruntled former employees, and then they try to slash and burn people and ruin their reputations.
A classic conservaturdism. When you can't blame Biden, blame the media, which ironically is the same media that your MAGA cult leader is doing everything in his power to influence and control.
ABC News has agreed to pay $15 million toward Donald Trump's presidential library.
60 Minutes has prided itself on independent reporting. But Owen said he was no longer allowed to run the broadcast as it had been run and to make independent decisions.
Right now, I just want to say there's a lot of good people that work at Fox News.
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
At this point, if your scapegoat is the media and you're a Trumper, your days might be numbered. Now, the only thing better than 2 MAGA turds losing support.
Now, what could that be?
3 MAGA turds losing support.
Elon Musk saying he will spend significantly less time in Washington and step back from his work with Doge as Tesla reported a more than 70% decline in profit for the first 3 months of the year.
That's beautiful.
Listen, being a Nazi may get you elected in America.
Oh, hell no!
But it may also make your Tesla inferior.
Ah, that's a shame.
Elon is the living embodiment of being in over your head while your head is up Trump's ass. That idiot is like a human turducken of bad decisions, layer upon layer of questionable choices, marinated in misjudgment and stuffed with spectacular failure.
That is a great observation.
So as the saying goes, may God have very little, if not no mercy on his soul.
You reap what you sow.
Hey, thanks again for watching. If you made it this far, please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow, all the above. Whatever you do, as always, thank you for doing it. Peace.